Happy Black History Month, Canada. My name is Akila Newton, and I'm the founder and executive director of Overture with the Arts. In celebration of the 25th anniversary of Black History Month in Canada, we've created a web series to educate people about the phenomenal Black Canadians who have blazed trails and prominent Black communities in Canada. To help me share these stories, my niece and nephew will be joining me, and they'll be learning along the way. Can you go to page 71 of volume 2? We're gonna talk about Hogans Alley in Vancouver, where Uncle O'Mary lives. So if you guys want, you could start coloring the picture, and also if you have any questions, you could ask some questions. So during Black History Month last year, O'Mary and I actually went to Hogans Alley in Vancouver.
See that area? That is the Hogans Alley, you needed to see.
We were in shock, because first of all, it was not a big area. It's only a few blocks.
From Main, Union, Goa, and then down there. That exactly there, that was Hogans Alley until right here. So Hogans Alley was a racially mixed neighborhood where Chinese, Japanese, different migrant communities, all of them lived together. But there was a small cluster of Black communities that lived in the area, and it was the only neighborhood. That's where they could do businesses, they could stop over and hang out. The other side were no Negroes here, no Negroes here. So racism forced them to be confined in such type of neighborhood.
The story of Hogans Alley starts with the first group of Black settlers in Vancouver, British Columbia. They came from Oklahoma, California, even in Alberta, and they were looking for jobs to work as train porters, which was a very popular job for Black men in the 1850s.
What's a train porter?
Train porters were Black men who worked on trains, and they were pretty much like flight attendants. And instead of being on a plane, they were on trains and helping people bring their luggage onto the trains. They were serving people, getting them food. People actually traveled overnight on trains, so they were getting their beds ready, and they were just there to lend a helping hand. I mean, it was not an enjoyable job for them, but at the time, it was a very good job for Black men to have. The community started in Hogans Alley because of its proximity to the train station. Over time, the community grew, and there were a lot of Black people that settled there, so they actually started setting up their own businesses. For example, there was a very popular restaurant there called Vi's Chicken and Steaks, where they hosted community nights where they'd have live music, really great food, and there were lots of other local businesses that were thriving in that area, and it really did begin to grow as a community.
The church, you see the red building?
The red building? 823 Jackson Street.
This was the heart of the Black community.
Churches in Black communities were always known as a hub of the community. And in Hogans Alley, it was the African Methodist Episcopal Church. It was the only Black church in Vancouver. The building itself is still there today, but it's no longer a church.
This entrance was once upon a time, it was a place where you can come right now on Sunday and you ask, hey, where is your mom? She's inside the church. Right. Where is your uncle? He's practicing music in the church. Where is your mom? He left the church, he went back at Hogans Alley. Now it's empty.
Is there still a community in Hogans Alley?
There was a project called the Urban Renewal Project, and we saw this in many Black communities across Canada, where the city would just decide to build a freeway or a highway and demolish these Black communities. And for Hogans Alley, that freeway was the Georgia Viaduct.
The construction of the viaduct came as a result of the City Urban Renewal 1958, that they should clear Hogans Alley, and they destroyed the entire community. So many people of African descent had to flee the area.
The way it was built basically cut Hogans Alley in half. So many members from the Black community, if not all, dispersed and moved to different areas of Vancouver. And the only thing that you could still find today from its original state is the African Methodist Episcopal Church.
Hogans Alley, as we are celebrating, this was the last of the Black community.
So all those people, they just lost their homes for a road?
Yeah. So when you come going to Hogans Alley, you just walk this way and you go. Like this.
Thank you so much, brother. That was an amazing education about the legacy of Black people in Vancouver.
Thank you so much again. Yeah.
Awesome.
Let us continue to celebrate these incredible stories and phenomenal people, because Canadian Black history is Canadian history, and it's only through education that we will go beyond February.